Well, it's an odd prediction segment today in that Gardsey is on a plane headed for the Chicagoland area to help cover right here on our flagship station, FM 100.3, The Fan, Gophers, Northwestern Wildcats. Pregame show starts at 9 here locally, and so he's unavailable to us. Common had some business he had to tend to, so he has submitted his predictions. Sauce, are you going to offer up your own, or will you be representing Gardsey?
I have my own.
You do have your own.
But I'll make them for
on
Gardsey.
Behalf of Gardsey. So he's at your mercy to a certain extent. Yeah. And then there's the always classy in the wake of a Packers victory, Carl Gerbschmidt, kind enough to join us as well. We always appreciate your graciousness after the Packers win, especially after they humiliate the Vikings.
Yeah, I understand. How you doing, Dan?
Well, we're okay. We found your voicemail you left a little bit offensive.
Why?
Well, because it was odd. It almost seemed to me.
I was odd?
Yes, kind of, because here's how. You have another great victory. You dominate.
It's a great victory.
You are undefeated.
Yeah,
You're coming off the Super Bowl.
We're in the Super Bowl.
That you won, and yet all you seem to be concerned with and obsessed with was some Vikings fans who apparently laughed at you at one point.
Yeah, I did.
Well, why would...
In fact, I was still a little angry about the whole thing.
Well, what exactly... Well, explain again for those who missed it what happened.
Yeah, I'm doing a good job covering the game on my Twitter account.
Well, yeah.
Okay, I'm covering and I'm doing some journalism. And that's what Twitter's all about. Is everybody can be a journalist. Anyway, so I'm offering up my insights during the game. And there's a standard amount of idiot Viking fans who are like wanting me to drink Drano and wishing that I would get, open sores all over my body. And, there's a standard group of people who are like that, but I've come to expect that from them. But then what happens is your team's getting killed. You don't really even belong on the same field. No, you're right. I can't deny that. And by some, stretch of imagination, a weird, I don't know, whatever, twist of fate, we have a fumble in our own zone, and you get your touchdown with your Adrian Peterson. Oh, well, he's so great. And you score your little touchdown. And so what happens is that a whole bunch of Viking fans let me just backtrack a half a step here. Have I not been all season long nice to the Vikings fans?
Patronizing.
That this would be a good opportunity to join our side, and then, because, look, I'm trying to feel your pain. I can't imagine what your pain is, but I'm trying to be nice and say, join us now. So what happens? These Viking fans who have zero class whatsoever, start laughing at me. Like this touchdown.
Like Jared Allen.
Insignificant touchdown.
Like Jared Allen celebrating a sack down 24.
Well, there's that. Yeah, it's just like that.
Yeah.
It's like this insignificant touchdown in the scheme of things is you're laughing at me. Like I am to be laughed at. I am not a clown. I am not your amusement. I am not here for you. Don't get to laugh at me. Your team is terrible. I mean, it's beyond terrible. It's terrible. I mean, you're last place. You've been in last place for how long now?
Been a while.
A long time. And you're trying to laugh at me? Yeah. Like you think you don't have this. You can't laugh at me. It's like I said it last week. You don't get to trash talk people if you're the trash. You don't get to do it. You don't get it. You don't get that choice. And you think you got something going here and you're going to laugh at me? No, you're not. So I decided, the hell with you. The hell with all of you. I'm not going to be nice anymore. My hand was out open. I had it open. What you do, you
keep your hands to yourself.
You spit in my hand is what you did. And so I'm trying to be gracious, and I said, come join us now. If you want to join us, why don't you get on your knees? Why don't you just ask me nicely, Mr. Gerbschmidt, sir, can I please root for your team? And I'll say maybe not. But it's just, You people are so stupid. That's what drives me crazy. It's like you don't deserve your football team. You won't build them a stadium. Your team's going to leave. You don't deserve it. But, you got all the success you deserve. So when I think of the word karma, I think about Vikings fans. You're getting what you deserve, and you people have to sit there and eat it. And you will respect the Packers, and you will respect me, and I am an owner. So you will deal with what I'm telling you, and you're not going to laugh at me. You don't get to laugh at me. Why don't you laugh at your own bad selves? Why don't you do that? Why don't you just say, I'm pathetic, Carl, please help me. And I will just stand there and spit right back at you.
Sounds like you got a passion in your pants today.
Yeah, I got some passion in my pants. You're damn straight I do. And then, now, what's the big YouTube sensation? It's some little girls on there crying because their parents have abused her, made her watch Vikings games. Did you see this video?
We did. We haven't played it yet. I forgot to mention it to Sauce. I know people have talked. Has anybody on our station played it yet today, Sauce? Have you heard?
It's on Common's page.
It's on his page. Yeah. We don't know if we've played it.
It's like this little girl. She's crying because the Packers beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
Well, little girl, why don't you just wake up? Why would your parents be so cruel as to tell you that you haven't had a chance? Why would you? That's just mean.
Well, you okay? Are you all right?
No, I got cold when I had my shirt off at the game.
You had your shirt off? Oh, that's.
I think people should.
That's a
health. Cold out.
That's a health hazard,
no,
isn't it?
Okay, but I'm not. Here's the deal. I'm not mean to my children. I don't
mean for you. I mean for them.
Saying, the Vikings might be the Packers. Because little girl, here, listen to Uncle Carl, little girl. The Vikings will never beat the Packers. You will never win a Super Bowl. Why don't you learn your disappointment right now? I mean, I feel bad for you, little girl.
No, you don't.
Your parents are the ones who need to be serious talking to. If you're going to abuse your children and make them Vikings fans, then you know what? This is why there's so much money going into therapy these days. Because of people and parents like that.
Like I said, gracious.
You're damn straight gracious.
That's you, yeah.
I was gracious the whole first half of the year. And what it got me? It got me laughed at. Yeah. You will not laugh at me. You will respect the segment. You will respect the Packers.
Well, it's hard not to respect the Packers at this point. Were you one of the clowns who did show up for volunteer for cleanup duty? I saw, again, it's the only organization in sports that is not willing to pay to have cleanup. I guess it's because they've got clowns like you who'll do it for free.
Who do you think pays for it? Huh?
The Green Bay Packers should pay for it.
Who owns the Green Bay Packers?
Well, you think you do, but you don't.
I do. I got stock certificates.
Oh,
did you not see on TV talking about it?
And they're going to come after you again, Carl, and you're going to give it to them again.
Okay.
And you're not going to have any more.
What are you going to do?
You're not going to have any more control over what that organization does now than you did then.
Of course, I expect that from you, Dan, because you don't understand what it means to win a Super Bowl.
Did you put glass in AP's food?
Oh, just lighten up. And stuff like that happens all the time. How people eat glass.
Yeah, well, and by the way, I asked you this via Twitter. You never answered me. Did you get Dan Devine's dead dog stuffed? Did you stuff it and put it in the den?
Number one, that could be urban folklore.
Could be, yeah, and it might not be.
But I'll tell you right now, I would never, ever condone killing a coach's dog just because he's a terrible coach and should have resigned long before he did.
It's illegal.
Man, you do sound like you should have kept your shirt on, man.
Oh, you know what? I was having fun, Dan.
Yeah.
I go to a football game to have fun. I realized that nobody in Minnesota realized what it's like to have fun at a football game.
Can we get to the picks?
Go ahead. I'm a Super Bowl champion. I'm undefeated.
Well, Guardsy's skyrocketed to first place. He was 3-0 last week.
So according to him.
And now he's 17-10. I went 1-2. I'm 15-12. You're 15-12 after going 3-0 last week. Common's bringing up the rear after an 0-3 week. He has slipped to 12-15.
Do you think we need him anymore for this segment?
Might not. Common's picks, real quick, are he picks the Vikings over the Raiders. He picks the Bengals to cover over the Ravens, and he picks the Bears to cover over the Chargers. Let's. Who
do you have in the Green Bay game?
We're not doing the Packer game.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Well, you can. Nobody cares about it because you know you're going to win again.
Everybody cares.
Yeah. Sauce, why don't you start off here? Let's go. Let's start with Bears Chargers. Bears at home favored by 3.5 over a team that is the very definition of desperate. Sauce, your thoughts?
The Chargers are going in the exact opposite direction that Gerby's team, the Packers, are going in. I will take the Bears to cover and blow them out by at least 10.
Not even close.
Not even close.
Gerby?
Wouldn't be a game.
San Diego in November is 7-2 against the spread in the last 9 games in November. The Chargers will cover.
I think you're right. I hate to admit it because I'm starting to believe I'm becoming a Bears believer, but desperation factor. I still think the Bears. I think the Bears might win, but I think I think it's going to be a 3. If it is, it's going to be a very close game because the Chargers are beyond desperate and the Bears are due for a bit of a little bit of slippage. I'll take San Diego as well to cover. Let's go next to Ravens-Bengals. Ravens at home after their disaster against Seattle, favored by 7 over the up-and-coming Bengals. Sauce.
Well, if the Ravens can't beat Seattle, I don't know if I'm going to take the Ravens, but they won't cover. They'll win by 3.
Gerby?
It's every single factor in the world is indicating that Cincinnati will absolutely cover this. The 9-1 against the spread in the last 10 against AFC, then 10-2 in the last 12 against the spread. I think Cincinnati will cover the spread here.
Ravens will destroy the Bengals, probably by 21 or more.
That would involve them scoring 21 or more.
Well, there's that. Raiders are on the road at the Mall of America Field. You can hear the game on the Fan. Pregame show starts when we wrap up a 1-hour edition of Sunday Sermons. We're on 9 until 10.
You're not taking off Packer Preview, are you?
Packer Preview will be on at 8 in the morning, as far as I know.
Be on.
Raiders are favored by 1 over the Vikings, and we'll start with Sauce.
I don't know. It's tough. You can't pick the Vikings after the debacle on Monday night. The Raiders not only cover, but they blow them out by at least 14.
Gerby?
Minnesota is 2-8-1 against the spread with a team with a winning record, and right now Oakland has a winning record. So I will take Oakland to win the game and cover.
Oakland will win, and I'll put it to you this way. The Vikings don't deserve to be picked. After the debacle last week, it's not like I look at a game and it's impossible to win because the Raiders aren't that good, but I can in good conscience reward a team that plays so pig-like as it did last week in Green Bay in front of a bare-chested Carl Gerbschmidt. There's an image for you.
There too.
What are you talking about?
That's the last time the Vikings will ever play there.
Oh, we're staying forever.
You're not staying because you won't build a stadium. You're gutless.
Raiders will cover.
You will not laugh at me. Because you know why?
Why are you giving...
We laugh at you.
Why are you giving those folks... You're giving them way too much attention. You know that they love the fact that you are letting the terrorists win.
I don't care. They're not winning. They're losing. That's the funny part about it. You're laughing at losing. That's why you lose. Because in here, we don't laugh at losing in Green Bay. We fix the problem. In Minnesota, you laugh and you lose. I mean, that's why you're pathetic. Again, your priorities are so screwed up.
Who are you playing this week?
You're stupid people. You're losers. You will not laugh at me. Go Packers.